Hi, this is Courtney Starhart here with Divorce the Machine. I'm here to talk to you today about this wonderful online training series that we've produced in order to help people get up to speed on the things they need to know about in order to begin their new life. Right now, the world is obviously in crisis, and no one is sure exactly what they're supposed to do in order to make the most impact. But I think we've organized a number of different concepts with DTM, Divorce the Machine, that will help everybody to do the best they can the quickest possible. So the thing is about the machine is it's a very difficult thing to pinpoint, and right now people are very stressed out about the war, about the petroleum economy, about this lack of kind of morality and spiritual consciousness that I think we're all looking for, and it's difficult to wrap your mind around where it's all coming from. So I've just kind of categorized it as the machine, and the machine can be described by its fruits, essentially. The fruits of the machine are basically always fear-based, they're consumptive, they're monetizing, they're materialistic, and they're very short-sighted. So what we've got for you is kind of an antidote to this crisis that we're having in America that is affecting the entire world. We're at war, and we're doing things that we don't need to be doing necessarily if we were minding our own business on our home front. So part of Divorce the Machine is about the divine feminine. It's about going back to the garden. And the thing is right now we're all plugged into the machine, and the simple antidote is getting closer to Mother Earth and getting closer to each other. So a lot of DTM is about how to change your mind. When you divorce the machine, first you have to change your mind. It's like that moment that you decide you need to leave a toxic relationship because, the person is lying to you, the person is cheating on you, they have a substance abuse problem, they're violent. I mean, the machine is all of those things that you would tell your girlfriend or your brother, hey, you shouldn't really be dealing with that. So we need to divorce the machine, but where are we going to go to? We need to go back to the garden, right? In order to be able to do that, we have to change our minds first. So DTM is really about changing your mind, and it's basically a step-by-step guide on how to transition from this kind of fear-based economy that we have into a different heart space where we recognize that we're connected to the earth, we're connected to the cosmos, we're connected to each other, and we need to stop perpetrating this kind of fear-based perspective in order to justify our own personal gains. People, there's no more time for the spiritual bypass. So those of you who jet set around the planet and are enjoying all of these different eco-villages need to find a good square space to hunker down. Myself, I'm going to be working a lot in Asheville, North Carolina, and in Delaware out here because it seems like there's a really huge movement, and I want to be part of it and support it. I'm going to be working with a lot of Native American elders, as usual, and presenting a different type of cosmology. And I think that we all need to start to come together and put down our differences between Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus, and what have you, as well as between Native Americans and other people. And all of this bigotry and prejudice and judgment really needs to be set down in the interest of what's best for the next 7 generations. Because your children and my children, they're all here together now. And we need to find a way to come together under one cause, which really needs to be getting back to the earth and doing things local, sustainable, spiritual, meaningful. The machine, one characteristic of it is the dehumanization and the squashing out of the voices of that which is quiet. The trees, before they're cut down, only some people hear them scream, but most people don't. Children who are not being treated well because our money is going to war, or their parents are coming home with PTSD after, being wounded or fighting a war that doesn't necessarily need to be fought. It's not fair because these people don't have a voice and don't have a choice. The children don't right now. We need to represent what would be best for them, what we would want for ourselves if we were them. And if you were Mother Earth, if you were the animals that were being put to extinction, what would you say? Of course you would say no. You would say no, that's not what's best for everyone. So it's really important that we start to think about things in a different way. We need to hunker down in our country, fellow Americans. Stop jet setting, for God's sake. You don't need to see another beach. You don't need to see another eco-village. And there's nothing that you can do abroad that you can't do here. So my place of choice, as I said, currently Asheville, North Carolina, and Lewis, Delaware. we're going to be teaching classes out here, and we're going to be bringing some really beautiful teachings. We're also going to be doing the online stuff. So please stay tuned in. We'll be doing our first installment of online classes here within the next couple weeks. Bye for now.